Housemates, you have won your wager.
Wager task. Yep, they finally won. Big Brother dragged the verdict for almost an hour. But anyway, of course, he gave them the results they were praying for. Let's get into it. First of all, this has to be the shortest wager presentation we have ever seen in the history of Big Brother Naija. Shortest. I don't think that presentation was up to 15 minutes. But it was beautiful. I cannot lie. It was beautiful. It was. Okay, let's read. So, of course, as usual, Big Brother welcomed his housemates to the arena and reminded them of their brief. I'll quickly read. On Sunday, Big Brother gave you a task to create a storytelling dance challenge inspired by this week's theme, Go Hard or Go Home. Use one cohesive story to connect three genres of music with a beginning, a middle, and an end. You were also told to appoint a narrator to help tell your story. Tonight, Big Brother will be looking at more than your dancing, your performance, how well you work together, and how you bring your story to life. And remember, every housemate must contribute to the final presentation. Before you begin, let's revisit what's at stake tonight. Your performance will determine whether you earn the privilege of shopping this weekend, you know how it is, or whether you have to make do with basic supplies again. This wager belongs to the entire house. Therefore, you either win or lose as one team. Housemates, the stage is yours. So the story started with a really emotional scene. The main character loses his mom in his arms and he screams. Then Aiku, who was the narrator, began telling the story.
A young artist with no head start has nothing but a talent, a dream, and a dead mother. His back is bent by the weight he bears. His heart is broken by how little he can do and how much he cannot do.
From there, we followed his journey. Of course, he was an artist trying to make it, but everything was against him. It's a very relatable story. You know how it is in real life. You're hitting it hard, trying, hustling every day, but it seems like nothing is working. He struggled with life, struggled to get a job, struggled to get on his feet. There were tears, depression, rejections, and, all the pressures that come with trying to make something for yourself. But the whole message was basically go hard or go home. Don't allow life's difficulties to stop you from creating the life that you want. So the performance moved through 3 songs, connecting each part of the story. And then came the turning point when the 3 men in black walked up to him and handed him an envelope. Whatever was inside that envelope obviously represented the opportunity he's been waiting for. That moment, everything started changing. And then the narrator narrates again. He performs his song, which is the last song, God Did. Yeah. The narrator says, the eyes that saw tears has found light. He performed his hit song, God Did, and he finally made his mark on the world's stage. Honestly, even though the storytelling was very simple, we could understand what they were trying to say. Then they finished, and we waited. We waited. We waited. Big Brother. And then, after like 45 minutes, Big Brother comes back. Housemates is that all. Oops. Just when I was saying, oh, this is such a beautiful performance. But I'm not sure it's worthy of winning the wager because, for one, it was so short. It was beautifully executed. I would not lie. Saltex was the bomb. Like this, most of these housemates, don't even know how to dance. For him to have walked them through those steps and they delivered, trust me, it was beautiful. But worthy of winning the wager? No, I don't think so. Then again, the wager is not based off of just the performance. It's the whole contribution throughout the week. And you see how they stressed the head of house the whole week, how they she kept shouting, trying to pull this, let's rehearse. I didn't think they'll win, no. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not think they'll win. But so he called Neche. Head of house Neche, review your presentation. She said we did a dance story. It talks about the few that go hard to create the life that they want rather than give into life pressures. We were able to tell a story in the best way possible. And then he calls Aiko. Aiko said, I do believe we followed the briefing as much as we could. We matched the limits. We were able to form a story, create a cohesion between movement, music, and storytelling. In some sense, we kept the imagination simple, but not lacking of imagination. We followed the brief and broke beyond the limits. I think it was a great performance. If you heard this from Aiko alone, you would just dash them the wager. Just take and go. The way he presented this, you have won. Hi. And I felt, Aiko. Then again, I felt for Saltex because it was a lot of work. I'm like, imagine putting in so much and then you lose this wager. It'll be painful. Anyway, housemates, big brother. A Grass to Grace story is one of the most relatable in the world. It serves as an inspiration to all and sundry that many roads can lead to success, including the patches walked. As depicted in your opening act, sometimes it could feel like poverty is after one's life. All this can take a toll on one's physical and one's well-being, but the ability to persevere, the ability to believe and pursue your dream is sometimes what creates a distinction from illusion and achievement. Your performance is a reflection of the time you spent preparing for this wager. You butted heads, you seemed disorganized, and made your head of house lose her voice on different occasions. Yet, you brought your vision to life. Housemates, well done. Just when they're happy, they knew shout, they'll shout just waiting for however. Beginner, he'll praise your head, raise you high, everything. Then you just say, however, why was it so short? And then Tram raised his hand. Tram said, we had to limit it to the brief stated 3 songs. That's why. That they wanted to do more, but they were limited. And Biggie said, in other words, once again, you failed to think outside the box. Truly though. So if there were no more than 3 songs, there's no way you'd have told the story with a dance like it started in the beginning. No, sorry, it's not my place. But that's what he said. And then Big Brother goes, Saltex, from your role in the house to your performance tonight, you showed that you are a star. Tonight, the dancer was the main act, and he did not disappoint. You also get extra points for making some of your housemates decent dancers. Men in Black, that was Barry, Yusuf, and Tram. You were an interesting addition to your presentation. You were perfect in your roles. Well done. Truly, it was beautiful. I can't even lie. And then Aiku, of course, the narrator, he delivered. That story, reading that story as a storyteller, oh my God, it was sweet. I told you, if you heard him talk, we would have healed him. Well done. Okay. Then came the verdict. The suspense music. It played for a long time. We waited.
Housemates.
It's not easy to sing. Go sing as well done. Anyway, that's how we waited. It went off. Just when you think he wants to talk, it went on again. See them shaking. They were tensed, holding their heads. What's it gonna say now? You have praised us, big brother. You have said we did not do this. What's it gonna be? What's the verdict? Oh, what's the verdict gonna be? And finally, Big Brother called the head of house, Neche. He acknowledged how hard she's worked this week to put these things together, and all of that, despite the housemates stressing her. And he said, all your efforts paid off. Housemates.
Housemates, you have won your wager.
I was so happy. I was happy too. Like, my own take is I wish they didn't win because I feel like these guys are still on vacation. Even this week that they didn't have food, it didn't feel like they did not have food now, did it? No, it did not. So I feel like when they are hungry, hunger is a motivation that pushes you, that drives you to achieve your dreams. So I feel like when they go hungry for like 2 weeks straight, they'll wake up from sleep. But to be honest, because of Saltex, because of Neche, and a few people who actually put in work for this thing, they deserved it. So what do you think about their performance? Was it good enough, or do you think Big Brother just went easy on them?